Hello again, Internet Ghosts. I am still John, and as I have fed the laundry and folded the cat, it is time for more Stellaris 3.8, Machine Intelligence. I was looking at stuff over dinner without pausing, and I checked in here, and I noticed that we are still holding, and climbing holding, near the top of the scoreboard for non-fault empires, right? I seem to recall that we started the map with 4 fallen empires, and then so that 1 through 4 will be them by a wide margin. And then we have the Levant, and then there are us. The Levant are one of the founding members of the Fanatic Spiritualist Federation and the overlord of our good friend, the regime of Gambius. So, they are probably getting significant score from Federation and vassals. We're getting a bit of score from vassals as well, but we were, from a score perspective, we're getting there, right? And then, interestingly enough, the Yamoras as well, who recently vassalized our neighbor to the south, are also kind of up in this top half of non-fallen empires. Let's see. So we got rid of the mining district. We're building more Unity. Labs are coming online. We'll need more space there. I did want to upgrade this starhold so we can build a transit node, because that is the planet that we are using just for assembly. So its primary function at this point is producing pops, and then we would like those pops to migrate to something more useful. And the transit hub will help with that. That's developing. Let's throw down some colony ships. We have the alloys, certainly. We have lots of plus society tech worlds. It's very unfortunate that we have all of these. I think this one had something like that too. Maybe it was physics. Yeah, plus physics. Yeah, very unfortunate. We have all of these physics and society research worlds and no engineering. That one's in our capital sector, right, anomaly. Let's grab you and have you do the anomaly. And then queue back to excavate once you finish. Passive production of tech points is never bad either. We'll go up to another shipyard here. I'm thinking with our current ally production, we should probably be fleeting more. Oh, and I wanted to switch to disruptors. Right, so they do more damage per second than nuclear missiles, and they completely ignore shield and armor. So they are a significant upgrade. They are also significantly more energy intensive. You may notice that we now have no energy to spare here. If we had something like better deflectors or better shields, we would need a higher tier generator. I think we're working on generators, though. We'll switch these over as well.
Construction complete.
Okay, so a battle thing finished. That is also in our space. That's got some physics on it. That's a bunch of energy there.
Research complete.
Okay, right, so here's our tier 3 generators. I actually don't know if the higher tier lasers are prereq for higher tier disruptors. We don't have the crystals we would need for disruptors in any case. But generators are never a bad pick. or the reactors. Ultimately, we're going to need like tier 5 reactors and battleships and citadels to get megastructures, which we will definitely want. We don't really need it with the components we have at the moment, though. And plus 20% calculators would help us get there.
Research complete.
Build speed. Oh, so this was one of the insight texts we got from watching the Vitakians. Empire size effect is pretty good. Selected defoliants. I don't know that we have any like really. I don't know where that blocks. I'm surprised we haven't been settling like. Okay, yeah, it's a continental. Yeah, I don't care about that. These amenities bonuses are so small that they hardly matter. Battle frame army could be good. Fleet. Yeah, let's get the battle frame army.
Construction complete.
Right. What? Where? Okay, so this is the anomaly on the planet we wanted to settle. And it, too, is a bunch of... That's weird. The message said something about physics research, but it's just society. Okay, well, I mean, we'll take it. We might not use it as a tech world. All special theocracy! Oh, yes, we needed more theocracies. Oh, an insult. How rude. Oh, metalhead's fine. Okay, so this is down here. I bet they're on bad terms with the Ixodar. Yeah, okay. Well, suspicious. Yes, you have every right to be suspicious of me. I don't think we're going to see eye to eye on many things. That's annoying. I can't get to them, right, without passing through him, and he could close borders. Like, he probably won't, but it's really inconvenient when you're trying to fight a war through somebody's territory, and they close borders with you. And they bounce your fleets back out. So, maybe we'll have to go through these guys, one way or another. Actually, yeah. That's not happening. Surprise. Sure.
Incoming transmission.
No, I don't think I want to get dragged into your wars with the metalheads. Could I interest you in... We already have a research agreement, don't we? Do we? Yeah. We are pulling ahead of them on tech, though. I don't know if I want to give them a research agreement. Ton aggression is fine in this particular case. And we have the influence for it.
Special project complete. Incoming transmission.
Oh, the outbreak! So generally, this tends to drive the pre-FTLs extinct. Maybe they patched it. Okay, so this is the one just north of us. Well... Yeah, they will probably go extinct. Our other option is to, like, invade and drive them off the planet. They are spiritualists. And they'll go somewhere as refugees. Speaking of which, we should change our default rights. Generally, like, I don't... Yeah, we're just going to displace. So if we happen to pick up organic pups on our planets, we will send them elsewhere. We'll buy them a one-way ticket to the Spiritualist Federation, probably. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they patched this event. I kind of doubt it. Yeah, I think we probably... Well, if they go extinct, I can colonize the planet. If they don't go extinct, then I can keep observing it. So we're not in a hurry here. We have figured out how to consume a bunch of energy, apparently. We wanted a gas refineries. I'm not going to go up to like 2 of any particular refinery yet. We will want them eventually, though. Mm. Okay, so being next to the Marauders does occasionally come with upsides. Don't want to leave that just hanging.
Colonization in progress.
Egalitarian pacifists, okay. On the other side of everything. They don't like some of the people we don't like, though, so... They don't need food. You need minerals? What do you need?
Research complete.
Okay, so there's our model. We should grab destroyers. I was looking it up. Apparently, cruisers can appear. You can start ruling cruisers like as soon as 2230, 2020, something like that. Like the probability of it being drawn increases dramatically at some point that we've already passed. So we could be building cruisers right now, but we plan, as they say. Okay. Here we go! Galactic community. If we don't join it, we can't try to obstruct it. I'm no. There's so many spiritualists. We've met like 2 materialists. I think it's going to pass, and things are going to get exciting. We're full on food, right? Let's spend some on bribes. I think so. At some point last year, maybe, the AI got a lot better, but part of why it got a lot better was that it started building more like tech-heavy advanced economies, and it does so now on what I think is a relatively thin raw resource base. So I find that the AI is often like running really thin on raw resource surpluses, and this means that it's very susceptible to bribery. And maybe this is just an artifact of low difficulties where it doesn't get production bonuses. But it's useful to me because I often overproduce raw resources, and I recognize this as a fault in my play. But I feel like if you come in with a really tightly choreographed plan, then you will tend to win against someone like me who's playing fairly reactively. But I like to keep a lot of potential energy available for when I do decide to react to events as they occur. And probably masterful play involves maintaining both a narrow surplus and being able to react successfully without having to spend with what limited potential energy you still have. But I don't play that seriously. I don't like any of these options. Alpha Hub will want eventually for a Unity world. Coordinator up will be fine. Clearing, I don't care much. I mean, at this point, I don't want to dig through all my planets to see if there's sinkholes blocking something. I kind of doubt it. And Edict's Fund doesn't matter. This would give us more espionage options. It is a tier 1 that we could just get out of the way. But that tends to dilute physics research. We could certainly use more intel on these guys, though, for example. Yeah, let's do that. It's a quick... I bet we probably get the... No? So much for these research agreements. What are you guys doing? At least we get it for destroyers. Earthquakes as a consequence of our clearing of the mushroom civilization.
Construction complete.
I was thinking if I roll for...
Construction complete.
Who? Okay, the pacifists and the Federation. What's the CD? Roll for Vryn War of Aggression. So probably like territorial claims or something. It doesn't look like a subjugation war or like a hegemony federation war. Oh no. Well, I don't even... So the scientist dies. I don't even know who he was. It's probably our anomaly research guy, though the one who was still useful. No, we still got the anomaly research speed guy. I do think we'll want one more scientist. We could get an archaeology guy, because we're working on archaeology sites. Let's do that. Okay, geomagnetic storm finished, and it gives us a research bonus, right? So, cool. Traditions. Okay, so we finished machine templating system. We can go synthetic age and start synthetics.
Council agenda available.
And that gives us the option to do synthetic yield. Destroyers are out. Yeah, here we see we get the crappy destroyer stuff. Let's do synthetic crystal plants, and that's what we'll build next on our refinery world. And it was real quick because we picked it up from the rackets as they pass through, and now we can get cruisers. Weather control systems also very important, though. We need those to... It's a prereq for the orbital ring tech that gets more districts on planets. So we'll want that, but getting cruisers more important. What is our agenda status? Okay, so we're almost done with input opportunities, and then we can start the assembly thing.
Research complete.
Galcom is go. Let's propose. Everybody likes the market. Can we propose? Actually, well, who joined? Where are we in the standings? We'll get more people will join as well. So, oh wow, the boss patch locks. These guys down here are scoring surprisingly high. They're in cooperative stance. That's why. Yeah, it's just so many spiritualists, though. There's no way we're going to keep it from passing. Combat rolls are okay. And we have the extra reactor power now to actually use them, right? Because we got tier 3 and have some excess now. Alright, here we got a bunch. Another hive. I don't really have a plan for this one. Fortress World, Refinery World, something like that. Yeah, we can leave one open for now, because he'll finish soon.
Transmission. Research complete.
Starbase Cap's an interesting thought. I was thinking about building another like econ starbase down here in the nebula, and because then we could put a nebula station, a nebula mining thing on it. But if we don't have another source of exotic gases, I don't think we can get the tech that lets us get exotic gases from nebula mining stations, which is really weird. Yeah, we're almost maxed out on districts here. Our minerals are down a little as well. Sure, we can make some space here and start bringing those back up. Each cruiser is going to be 4 naval capacity and probably about 500 alloys. So we've got 42 capacity. We can build 10 cruisers. It's about 5k alloys. So yeah, we're in okay shape for alloys. Yeah, our Forge World isn't full on industry jobs.
Incoming
It's going to be a lot of plants to manage. Xenophile, okay. Yeah, we don't want either of those to pass. Security contractors is just a straight up penalty for Gestalts. Like, we don't benefit from mercenary enclave capacity, we don't benefit from trade value, and we suffer from naval capacity penalties. So, terrible. Where's, like, Galactic Market? That's more people than I expected. It doesn't mean it'll beat out Fallen, but... Oh, right. Okay, I can't propose Galactic Market because I'm a machine and I don't have trade. It's a really silly restriction. Maybe I should be... I mean, we could try... Yeah, let's do Ready Shield. That's more like it. And that gets our vassals voted on it, too. Oh, you guys... Where do you... Militarist, Xenophi, Materialist. Well, we already embassied with them. And they're at war with the Uthonians. Who are spiritualists. Oh, yeah. You guys need any food?
Council agenda ready.
I really love people who don't put mufflers on their cars. It's just delightful. Okay, so we got war on the metalheads, an offensive war by the Moors on the metalheads. A little surprising. Yeah, I mean, I don't particularly want to exterminate the Tianki, but I'll pass anything that isn't Comfort the Fallen. I'm not thrilled about recycling initiatives either. That's mostly bad for me, because I suspect a fair bit of my Diplo weight is, economy and technology, so I don't really want to penalize economy. But, I mean... And yeah, definitely. Regulatory facilitation, this whole line is great for machines. I'm surprised hives are... But, because it penalizes habitability. I don't care about habitability. I'm happy to drive habitability down 25% for everyone else to get alloy and mineral production bonuses, but nobody else ever seems to want to pass those. I don't understand why. I'm not thrilled about Guardian Angels either. Here come the Federation.
Research complete.
Yes. Can we offer you an apple in this trying time? Combat rolls. Ion disruptor is tempting. Antimatter reactor is tempting. Yeah, our shield tech is comically behind. Maybe we should remedy that so all of our stuff isn't absolute glass cannons. How do these guys we have research agreements with not have that yet? Okay, I'll take an embassy. Ymors, Uthonians. Okay, those guys again. Alright, I mean...
Blocker cleared.
Okay, this is shaping up better than I expected. I don't care about that.
Colony established.
I forgot to, set preferred job on some of these. Because if you don't set replicator as the preferred job, and you build the simulation site, they'll go work the simulator jobs rather than the replicator jobs, and you lose this pop growth because you're not working the replicator jobs. Very silly. Buzzword standardization isn't great for us either, but it's not terrible. Okay, right, so now we can fire infinite opportunities and start synthetic yield and get even more pulp assembly. What's happening here? Am I really... Okay, he can't emigrate because the colony is too new. This is... all these colonies are going to do a number on our empire stuff. Imperium of Ulfal 1.
Colony established.
They're probably like one province rebels or something. What? Where did he get it? Okay, something's weird here. So I think this is like plus 30% net society research without the build speed penalty of the xenofungus, I might add. So that's very interesting. Maybe that'll be our next tech world. Upgrading the Forge World. Okay, they survived the plague. We're finding more gold in the Mushroom Man caves. They're simultaneously spiritualist and fanatic spiritualist. Delightful. I don't like administrative insight. We may pass it in extremis, but it's mostly bad for machines. Like there's just very little upside there for machines. Terraforming we must take. Terraforming is not optional because we need it for machine worlds. Oh, that was one upside of expansion that I forgot about until after I'd taken it, was that taking expansion boosts the draw weight, the probability on terraforming text, including climate restoration. It's about the only tool that Gestalts have left to reliably increase the probability of drawing climate restoration. So that is yet another reason to take expansion.
Incoming transmission.
Okay, so we probably get ready to shield. Embassy with those guys, yes. More POW. Pixeling Confederacy. Military vassals, okay. I'm gonna need a new generator world pretty soon here. Because I would like to keep growing my tech. Cloaking would be fine. Point defense would be fine. I don't really use cloaking much. I guess we could take cloaking and then get active reconnaissance and use it with a science ship in these guys' territory to gather intel on them. Yeah, all right. Interesting. I don't think I've done that before. The mushrooms.
Incoming transmission.
Okay, so the Amors took some systems from the Andorian, the Metalheads. No, I still don't want Defensive Pact. You guys still don't like us very much.
Research complete.
Star Fortress, yes. Again, working towards megastructures. I suspect I haven't been building star bases, which is part of what my influence is climbing. That ought to do. Oh, that would have been a better one. That has some engineering research. We'll get there. Right, so that is the question, is where are we going to get more energy? Maybe. Yeah, I have better options for research worlds. I wonder if Titanic Life survives conversion to machine world. Yeah, we can start building this out and make some space. Are there blockers here that I should clear? I just mining.
Construction complete.
Okay. Okay. So, all right, so they know we're here. I don't know that it matters. Can I offer trade deal? Improve relations, find network. I never really bother with FTLs. or with like negotiating with FTLs. I usually just invade or observe. Right, we can't commercial agreement because we are machines, probably. Oh, no, okay, we can do that. So it's like a different mechanic from regular commercial agreements. Strange. Well, whatever.
Research complete.
I like to wait on Archaeo studies. Most of the Archaeo studies, most of the Archaeo studies texts, I don't really want to use. I don't want to wrangle like multiple ship designs per size class using different archaetic weapons. The only thing I want out of Archaeo studies is the refinery building. Stellaris capacity we could use. We could build more eco. It would buy us more energy. Fleet command would also be good though, especially as we're getting up into bigger size classes. Damage to rivals, I don't care too much about. Empire size that could be fine, but I'm saving that for like when we draw a hand here that is where there's just nothing good.
Construction complete.
We'll just build 111, one of each refinery type. Oh, I'm almost out of minerals. Okay, maybe we'll not do that. Let's expand mineral production a little bit first. I mean, we can always buy more, right? I like to save up energy credits though, because we're going to need a huge pile of energy for terraforming.
Situation log updated.
Did I not? Did I somehow lose another archaeologist? I guess I did. Wow. And I thought, yeah, and I thought, Deja Vu Dig was bad. No. Okay, it's something we research from the capital rather than that. I tend to do the left side here first, getting more like output from like all of my pops. The trait stuff, it's okay. Like you can start doing kind of an incremental rollout where you make a new species that has like one new trait, and then you get more points. You make another one that has one more trait. I don't find it worthwhile, so I'm just gonna go left side first here. The doorway. I never researched the doorway. Sometimes it goes horribly wrong. Instead, I just leave it there. And oh, so we have the doorway and Titanic life, both on one planet. That's two tech features. Maybe that's a case for a tech world here. There was some other world that we could have done energy on instead. I think it was the Xenofungus one, yeah. Sure, let's do generators here. Okay, more pre-FTL stuff. I'm so confused. Why does it? Okay, I can't upgrade it because I don't have minerals. Sure.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Research complexes. We are approaching filling this out here. But we have plenty of good places to build research. This one does have, it lets us stack a bunch of percentage stuff between the research systems and the planet features. Yeah, we could probably wait on complexes a little bit in favor of like, oh, they're so inexpensive though. Okay, that's good. Have them available when you need them. This, well, yeah, we're so far from having fully developed this mining world.
Blocker cleared.
Okay, so we're improving relations with these guys just by being part of the galactic community.
Complete.
Starbase cap, war exhaustion reduction is a nice thing to have. Is it a 2 or a 9? It's a 9, alright. Is it gonna pass? Oh yeah, it's gonna pass. Is it, Oh no, the Amors are turning xenophile! From xenophobe. Oh, are they definitely falling behind us on tech though? They are. Okay, that's good. I mean, good for certain values of good. So we could probably sell food to the AI for energy at reasonable rates. Yeah.
Research complete.
People claiming our system. Okay, so the Hive's claiming our systems. We have cruisers done. What am I? I forgot. Okay, so we do want energy nexuses, though. I would love gravitic sensors, but we do want energy nexus. That's if I'm considering fighting into Hive territory. If it comes to that, it would be really good to have sensors, though. We haven't rolled this before. We've seen that before. That's tough call. Okay, more. Our princess is in the other castle. Our relic is in the other castle. Okay, that's very right. Where to go? It's in our space.
Incoming transmission.
Where are you? Wow. We got 3 hives within spitting distance of each other. Okay, so they are they're fleet power equivalent. Let's build some cruisers. I don't really like mixing ship types of different speeds. Like, yeah, okay. So it's 570 alloys per, but yeah, we can swing it. I wonder what the energy up will be. We'll find out.
Incoming transmission. Construction complete. Research complete.
Hmm. We could use the minerals.
Incoming transmission.
Interesting. Where, who, what are you? Who are your enemies? Oh, your enemies are my enemies. And the Andarians. I can't actually defend you in a war with the Andarians.
Incoming transmission. Special project complete.
So, okay, so they asked for us to subjugate them, and then, like, 5 days later, they subjugated somebody else. So now, because they're an overlord, they will refuse subjugation forever. That's really funny. I wonder if I could still accept it. Let's. I just want to test.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Yeah, so we picked both of them. That's. That's an edge case. Do I want these vassals? Yeah, they don't know me. They don't. They don't like me. um, hmm. We can fix that though. Put 6. Why? Who taxes their? Oh. Okay. So these guys who we inherited them from had them under a vassalization agreement that, like, yeah, taxed their basic resources, and then we inherited, and they have independent diplomacy. Okay. Maybe we release them and then revassalize them. And just hold on to these guys over here. Oh, that's a fallen empire. I wonder which one. I could use the raw resources. Yeah, that divided patient penalty. It's rough. We're at the point where we could assimilate these guys, and that would diminish that penalty. And then we could get them back positive, conceivably. I can't send armies to you because you're too far away, but we can do the aid agency. It's expensive. I keep thinking it costs food, because it costs food for normal empires, but... We're about to have a bunch of fleet come out. They're going to refuse any like, yeah. We could move somebody off of the regime. We could... I can't send them basic resources because I'm taxing basic resources. No, I should just release them. Because they'll never accept like any revision to our contract.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Okay, and then now I can revassalize them with terms that they won't despise. And then we can get them back positive, probably. At least we'll be starting off much less negative. Hopefully. I mean, they're plus 1.6. We're at plus 155. That's worth something, right? Let's see what we get. We got the influence. We can build a aid station. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're back in the green with everybody, and that's without an aid station. Yeah. Okay. And let's get you integrated. Minus 3.9 plus, so we're taking a 4.5 point hit. So we'll still be positive with them. We were going to buy some like loyalty from them first, just to be sure. Just to be sure. Yeah, we should only need 10 years, right? Selling food to machine empires is dirty. I think we have to wait for them to accept that deal before we can renegotiate stuff, though. Okay. We're going to spend all of our influence on this. The cruiser fleet's coming out. Okay, so now we can integrate them. Okay, 46 months. So it'll take about 5 years. 4 years.
Research complete.
Okay, our tech growth has put those other guys far enough behind that they are now a protectorate. I mean, protectorates are fine. They give us influence. I guess I should have seized the opportunity to try to make them like a Stellarium or something, because they're materialist, right? No, they're not. Okay, so we could have made them a bulwark. I don't want a bulwark that big, though. Yeah, I think this is okay.
Research complete.
Civic slots and primary nexus are pretty good. It'll take a while, but it's pretty good. Our minerals we're still just like not banking very many of them. That's what you get for exporting pops from your mining world for 30 years or whatever. We picked up a bunch of divil power from fleets from the cruisers coming out. How is that going? Yeah, okay, we're only like halfway done. Okay, we're at about an hour. I guess we will call it. Anything else I want to do before we go? Oh, I did not manage this planet correctly. 18. I think this one is built to be a mining world, though. And we could use it. Yeah, this one, there's enough science stuff here. Maybe we'll make it a tech world. We got a lot of good options for tech worlds. It's not a problem I usually have. And then we'll see what all these guys... I mean, I guess, can I see? Yeah. Mixed. Just generator world district, and then, well, not building generators. Yeah, so this will be fun to integrate and clean up. They are running upgraded labs. It looks like basically just generator worlds and labs. Yeah. I guess they do all their like manufacturing on their capital. Yeah, it's like the only place they're making allies. Huh. Yeah, as I said, AI has definitely started actually taking. There was a long time where the AI just didn't build research labs, and it was really boring. But they've gotten a little cleverer than that. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time.